Okay, let's take a look at a couple of these exponent problems to help us out a little bit. This first problem, we have 9x to the 6th, y to the 2nd, raised to the 1/2. So the first thing that we want to do is to use our power rule and distribute the 1/2 to each one of the bases inside of the parentheses. So I would rewrite this as 9 to the 1/2 power times x to the 6th raised to the 1/2 power I like to call that our power to the power rule. Now 9 to the 1/2 power, there's not anything we can do to simplify this just yet. So let's continue to work with the other bases to simplify those exponents. So when we raise a power to a power, we multiply the exponents. So 6 times 1/2 is 3. 2 times 1/2, or 1/2 of 2, is simply 1. Now continuing on, we can now convert this fractional exponent into radical notation. 1/2 means the square root of 9 to the 1st power times x to the 3rd times y to the 1st. The square root of 9 is simply 3. So this answer in its simplified version would be 3 times x to the 3rd times y to the 1st. Okay, let's take a look at another problem. Okay, with this problem, we have 9/16 raised to the negative 1/2 power. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to make that negative exponent positive. I'm going to use a version of the reciprocal rule to do that. If I take the reciprocal, or find the reciprocal of what's inside the parentheses, that will change the sign of this exponent outside of the parentheses. So I'm going to rewrite this as 16 over 9 raised to the positive 1/2 power. Now I can't simplify inside the parentheses, so now I'm going to kind of distribute that 1/2 to each one of those numbers inside there. So that's 16 to the 1/2 over 9 to the 1/2. And again, we know that the fraction of 1/2 is the same thing as the square root in radical form. So the square root of 16 over the square root of 9. And we can finish simplifying that because both of those are perfect squares. The square root of 16 is 4 because 4 times 4 is 16. The square root of 9 is 3 because 3 times 3 is 9. So its simplified form would be 4 over 3. Okay, I hope you found those two examples to be helpful. Thank you.